Hey guys, Fikod here. Welcome to today's Destiny video, where today we're going to be going over a little idea of mine of how I think this subject, I'm not going to give it away just yet, could be and should be implemented into Destiny 2. Now if you like this video and like this kind of content, please slap a like below and share the video, it always helps. And obviously subscribe for more, but please share your thoughts on this topic below. I'd really love to hear some feedback. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about dragons in Destiny. Yes, you heard me right, dragons. Now if you're a year 1 player, you might be familiar with this idea, because when they were first discovered in the game, everyone went a little bit crazy. But since then, we've learned a bit of lore to these dragons, and I'm gonna intro them now. So the Ahamkara are a species of dragon-like creatures supposedly hunted down by guardians in the Cara Hunt. Now, the Omkara, obviously, since they were first discovered, we've discovered lore about them now, and I'm not gonna pretend I'm a lore king. That's Mylan and Bife's job. I'm not going to pretend I know a lot about lore. I know a fair amount of things, especially in Ahamkara, because I do enjoy this topic. But if you're a casual player and don't really know the lore, the name might ring a bell from exotics like young Ahamkara's spine, skull of dire Ahamkara, claws of Ahamkara, sealed Ahamkara's grasps. I don't know if there's any more, they're just off the top of my head. So, you may know them from that. But, as you'll see from the gameplay, they're actually in the game, in the skybox and things. Now these were discovered, like I said, in year 1, but, now they're not like a crazy thing anymore, they're just there in the sky. So they are present in the game. The Omkara are making more of a presence in the game than they had before. And my idea is how these could be implemented into Destiny 2. They're believed to be extinct because they were hunted down for their wisdom and for sport by the warlocks and hunters. If you notice, Titans don't have any Ahamkara exotics, so they weren't involved in the slaughtering of Ahamkara apparently. But that's beside the point. I had my idea of how they could be implemented from a friend who asked about Destiny. He's very interested in getting it, and I let him share play with me. I let him spectate the game as I was playing it, and as we were in a strike, a public event occurred. And it was a war sat, and as I was doing it, it was kind of lackluster. He's come from a game like Elder Scrolls Online, so he understands them, and I was realising actually how lacking Destiny events really are, and how little rewards they give you. Now I think they're implemented right in Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars MMO, and I think Destiny 2 will be taking some aspects of MMOs and RPGs a little more, just from the feedback the community have given them about it. And I think things like world bosses may be introduced, and I think Ahamkara could be those world bosses, and really I think they should be. And I don't think anyone could turn down a game when you're like, oh yeah, there's a game where you can go to like Mars and the moon and fight dragons and time-travelling robots. Like, that just sounds really badass to me. And so I think the reason that I believe this could be a possibility is because obviously the Ahamkara in the game, they're believed to be extinct in the lore, but it's clear from the gameplay you're seeing now they're not, and you'll see the concept arts and things. To be honest, I just think they were cut story content, but they were just left in the skybox, and obviously the concept arts are still around. But I think, with things we've heard from the Great Bungo, from Bungie in articles, is that Destiny 2 is going to be aiming to have a lot more open world feel. And really, my friend actually asked me, is Destiny open world? And I'm afraid I had to say no, but I did advertise to him that I think Destiny 2 would be an open world game. From what we've heard, it'll have outposts, maybe with vendors in the patrol. And so I think having a bigger open world and not being held back by the technology of the previous generation of consoles, and maybe even having PC on their side as well, Bungie may be able to have this sort of seamlessly jumping in and jumping out of lobbies, which was advertised for Destiny originally. And so I don't think it'd be too hard with the technology available, especially with the PS Pros and the Xbox Scorpios and things, for them to just be able to merge a few patrol lobbies, kind of like when the wolves are prowling in the Wolves on Mars quest, and then everyone goes and does that public event. I think they could develop that with the Ahamkara, and maybe they could even develop a quest chain called the Ahamkara Hunt, which is again a nod to the lore, but also fits in with the game. You could have it so every so often, I think they'd have a big cooldown on, and you'd have to go and hunt these Ahamkara in public events, and they could merge maybe 2 or 3 patrol lobbies, so there'd be about 9 guardians all fighting them. And I think these have to be big bullet sponges. I think it's definitely got to be quantity over quality. You shouldn't be able to do it with 2 people. I think they should require at least 6 people to do it. when the world boss is beginning to appear. You know, it could say the Ahamkara are circling, or the Ahamkara hunt has begun. So they're like the biggest public event, not like 32 man or anything, but they definitely shouldn't shower you in loot, because, you know, you'd have all the loot after like a week. But I definitely think they could be linked into maybe even an exotic quest chain. With Destiny 2, as it's been stated, I'll link a video in the description where Bungie actually say this, that, you know, our characters aren't going to be taken over into Destiny 2. But I can't see Bungie not introducing old exotics and old gear into Destiny 2 from Destiny 1 further down the line. I think the Omkara could be a way to introduce the Omkara exotics. Why not have exotic quests that you pick up from killing an Ahamkara, where it's called the Ahamkara Hunt, again a nod to the lore, where it's like you've got to kill 5 or maybe 10 Ahamkara, and that would be a very long quest. That would probably take a week maybe, and you've got to keep killing them and get, you know, their bones, because their bones in the lore are very like powerful and used in armor and things like that. So I think that would be a really good way, not only to implement old exotics, but also just to implement the Ahamkara in the game. But please share your thoughts below. You know, these are just some ideas that I had on like a bus. It's a bit tragic, but I don't drive yet. But, you know, these are just ideas I had. Please share yours below. And, you know, as you can see from the concepts and things, these things we see in the skybox are the Ahamkara, and as much as the lore might write them into extinction, we can't deny that they have a presence in Destiny 1. But those have just been my thoughts on the subject, so please feel free to share yours in the comments section below. And if you like the video, please leave it a like and share it. That's always appreciated. And if you enjoy this video and want more, please subscribe for more and hit the bell to be notified on my uploads. In the description will be some links to some cool videos, and so will there be in the outro. And if you want to find out all the information on Age of Triumph, the recent live stream, then check the video in the outro and in the description. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.